1311 1311. Chapter 1311. Restrictions of leader-level monsters. This aura almost reached the peak of the 7th level of the True God realm. The realm wasn't very high, but the aura was majestic, like a king ruling the world, standing proudly between heaven and earth. Under the impact of this aura, all realms would be forcibly suppressed, making it difficult to exert their original strength. Separated by hundreds of thousands of kilometers, Lin Moyu could see millions of yellow light bands in the sky, flying towards the distance and merging into it. This was a leader-level monster. When a leader-level monster appeared, the momentum was immense, spreading at least 1,000,000 kilometers. The Sand Tribe obviously knew this, so they sent people out to defend within 1,000,000 kilometers. However, Lin Moyu felt it was useless. Other races would definitely come. Especially the Demon Tribe, they would also want to obtain the key to enter the middle layer. Even if they couldn't get it themselves, they wouldn't want the Sand Tribe to get it. From the information just obtained in the middle layer, there was also competition among the various races. The more people you send in, the more it weakens me. Moreover, besides dropping keys, leader-level monsters also drop some excellent materials. These materials are also top-notch treasures for comprehending laws. How many people come to the Yellow Earth Desert not for comprehending laws? Otherwise, why take the risk to come here? Isn't it better to stay at home and cultivate safely? In the distant sky, a phantom appeared, outlining the silhouette of a monster. It was a giant scorpion. Seeing a scorpion in the desert was normal, but such a large scorpion was a first. From its outline shape, it was at least several thousand kilometers long from head to tail. Just its high-raised tail was over 1,000 kilometers long. It was comparable to many giant star beasts in size. It gradually took shape in the air, with a total of 4 pairs of scorpion legs, each like a blade, with serrations clearly visible. Then, its body appeared covered with dense barbs, looking terrifying. Finally, its 1,000-kilometer-long tail, with a thin, sharp needle at the tip, looked extremely sharp.
Very powerful,
Lin Moyu observed. This leader-level monster had definitely reached the peak of the 7th level of the Divine King realm, possibly even comparable to some at the 8th level. Moreover, it exuded a heavy and majestic aura, suppressing others' strength. Combined with its massive size, its vitality must be incredibly terrifying. No wonder the Sand Tribe gathered the power of 500 Divine Kings but still couldn't crush it. Even an 8th-level Divine King wouldn't dare to say they could crush it. Lin Moyu watched the scorpion gradually take shape in the void, feeling a bit puzzled.
Why not let 8th or 9th-level Divine Kings take action?
The Sand Tribe Reviver answered truthfully.
Most 8th or 9th-level Divine Kings have already entered the middle or deep layers. Even 7th-level Divine Kings rarely operate in the outer layer. Moreover, once they get the key and enter the middle or deep layers, although they can return, they can't attack the leader-level monsters in the outer layer. If they do, the leader-level monsters won't drop keys or materials. Even those 8th-level Divine Kings who haven't obtained keys, if they take action, the drop rate of keys will be significantly reduced.
Lin Moyu frowned. This setting sounded very familiar. Isn't this just like in small world dungeons, where fighting monsters above your level reduces the drop rate? In the past, in small world dungeons, if you exceeded the monster's level too much, the monster wouldn't drop anything. But here, it's even stricter. Exceeding by 1 level affects the drop rate, and exceeding by 2 levels means almost nothing drops. So, the highest level that can take action is the 7th level of the Divine King realm, matching the monster's level. With such restrictions, Lin Moyu thought of another question.
Besides realm restrictions, are there any other restrictions? Explain them all.
The Sand Tribe Reviver mentioned a few more restrictions. Besides level restrictions, there were also restrictions on the number of people. No more than 500 people could participate. If the number exceeded 500, the leader-level monster's strength would correspondingly increase, making it harder to defeat. There was also a time limit. They only had 1 hour. If they couldn't kill the leader-level monster within an hour, it would disappear, and its next appearance would be unknown. These two reasons made the Sand Tribe fear interference from others. The scorpion in the void became clearer, its body fully outlined, and a large mouth appeared in sight, filled with rows of dense teeth. In at most 10 minutes, it would fully take shape. At this moment, Lin Moyu sensed the presence of many divine kings, and the Sand Tribe divine kings were ready to act. Lin Moyu didn't waste any more time and quickly moved forward. The 4 Sand Tribe members continued to guard the area and didn't follow him. Since one Sand Tribe member had escaped earlier, if these few returned, it would definitely arouse suspicion. Lin Moyu also knew that his presence had likely been detected by the Sand Tribe, and they would be waiting for him in the direction he was heading. Originally, Lin Moyu didn't care about the leader-level monsters in the Yellow Earth Desert. He didn't care about any monsters in the Yellow Earth Desert because he didn't need the crystal cores dropped by the monsters. But now it was different. He needed the keys dropped by the leader-level monsters. Otherwise, he couldn't enter the next layer. Although he was confident, he wasn't arrogant. He couldn't defy the rules of the Yellow Earth Desert. The Yellow Earth Desert came from chaotic rules. Although there was no evidence linking it to ancient times, even if it wasn't an ancient product, it was at least from the near-ancient period. The power contained within it was beyond even Zhu Qiwu's control. What could a small fry like him do? Now, he had to follow the rules, kill the leader-level monster, and get the key. Then, he needed to figure out the pattern of the leader-level monster's appearances. He couldn't afford to wait here for years or even decades. Lin Moyu tried to suppress his aura, put away the Legion commanders, and silently approached. He also recalled the Death Knights he had sent out and then released a large number of Death Knights to help the Sand Tribe with defense, quickly forming a new defensive line. He didn't want anyone to disturb him, at least not before he killed the giant scorpion. This giant scorpion wasn't easy to deal with, especially since he couldn't use power beyond its realm. So Lin Moyu had to take it seriously. The Death Knights silently set up defenses. They had no life aura and wouldn't alarm the monsters in the Yellow Earth Desert. As long as they avoided the Sand Tribe's detection, there would be no problems. Moreover, the Sand Tribe's souls were so clear under the undead vision that the whole process wasn't difficult for Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu stopped 1,000 kilometers away from the scorpion. This distance was close enough for him, almost within an instant's reach. Before taking action, he wanted to see how the Sand Tribe fought. Knowing the enemy and oneself would make the fight easier. With a sharp cry, the scorpion finally took shape. A large amount of yellow sand soared into the sky, wrapping around the scorpion and forming a layer of yellow sand armor. The scorpion followed the rules of the Yellow Earth Desert, falling from the sky and crashing heavily onto the yellow sand. 1312 1312. Chapter 1312. Familiar scraping tactics. The yellow sand once again covered the sky, even blocking the heat from the fireballs in the sky. For a moment, the yellow sand was like thick fog, making it difficult to see anything, and the scorpion within the sandstorm also lost its silhouette.
Attack!
Before the visibility could recover, a sudden loud shout erupted, and the Sand Tribe members who had been lying in ambush moved. Leading the charge were 5 Sand Tribe members, all at the 7th level of the Divine King realm, wielding gleaming golden machetes, and they were the first to rush forward. The Sand Tribe members charged into the yellow sand. While others couldn't see clearly in such conditions, they could. Born in the desert and living with sand all their lives, the yellow sand was their best eyes. The dazzling blade light tore through the yellow sand, reflecting the outline of the scorpion within. The blade light fell on the scorpion's body, legs, tail, and head. 5 fierce attacks, each with a specific target, all were full-force strikes. Lin Moyu had already switched to undead vision, and he could see everything clearly. The blade light cut through the scorpion's armor, breaking some of its skin, causing a few 100-meter-long superficial wounds. Given the scorpion's several thousand-kilometer-long body, wounds of only 100 meters were indeed just superficial. It was merely a scratch, not even fully breaking the carapace. But the 5 attacks enraged the scorpion, and it quickly locked onto the 5 attackers, launching a fierce counterattack. Its tail turned into a blur, stabbing fiercely at one of the Sand Tribe Divine Kings. The Sand Tribe Divine King produced a shield, and heavy armor appeared on his body simultaneously. The shield was enormous, engraved with complex patterns, emitting an orange-yellow light. The light transformed into a 100-meter-high wall, connecting heaven and earth, firmly protecting him. He was well prepared for the scorpion's attack. The scorpion's tail struck the high wall, which shattered like a bubble. The Sand Tribe Divine King grunted, being sent flying by the immense force. However, he was not injured, and even the shield in his hand was undamaged. At this moment, the scorpion's tail launched another attack, targeting another Sand Tribe Divine King. This Divine King was also clad in armor, holding a shield identical to the previous one. The shield transformed into a high wall, blocking the scorpion's attack. He was also sent flying but remained unscathed. The other three experienced the same treatment. Their defensive methods were identical. The scorpion's round of attacks was swift and rapid, taking less than half a second. After the last Sand Tribe Divine King was sent flying, the first four had already flown back. The four stood at the four corners of the scorpion, vaguely forming an encirclement. They raised their shields high, and the shields once again emitted orange-yellow light, stronger than before. The light from the four shields connected heaven and earth, linking together to form a light circle. A light wall was erected, completely enclosing the scorpion. The scorpion began attacking the light wall, but this time the wall did not shatter and became extremely sturdy. At this moment, the last Sand Tribe Divine King flew back. He flew to the top of the scorpion's head, and his shield also emitted orange-yellow light, connecting with the surrounding light walls to form a hole. Light walls appeared on all sides and above, blocking the scorpion. Then the Sand Tribe Divine Kings stomped their feet, and the sand exploded, revealing a light wall beneath the sand. The light wall formed a square cube, enveloping the scorpion inside. The 5 Sand Tribe Divine Kings continuously supplied power to their shields, maintaining the light wall, allowing the scorpion to attack inside without the wall budging. At least until their power was exhausted, the scorpion couldn't escape. However, the area was filled with powerful earth and stone laws, making it a true home ground for the Sand Tribe, allowing them to quickly replenish their energy. The scorpion, trapped within the light wall, became even more furious. Its tail and legs continuously attacked the light wall, emitting a series of unpleasant screeches. After about 10 seconds, one of the Sand Tribe Divine Kings roared again.
Attack!
The second shout was not directed at them. As his voice fell, numerous figures appeared beneath the sand. A large number of Sand Tribe Divine Kings rushed out, beginning their assault on the scorpion. The scorpion couldn't break through the light wall, but the attacks of the Sand Tribe Divine Kings could penetrate the wall and hit the scorpion. Although these Sand Tribe members were only at the 4th to 6th levels of the Divine King realm, their attacks caused minimal damage to the scorpion. But with enough attacks and enough time, they could still inflict some harm. Lin Moyu observed the Sand Tribe's tactics and silently evaluated.
Encircle and annihilate, trap and destroy, scraping tactics. Although not efficient, it's safe.
He thought of his own experiences in small world dungeons, where he often used scraping tactics to defeat bosses. Each hit caused little damage, but with enough time, the boss could be killed. It's like pricking someone with a needle. One prick might just cause a sting, not much harm. But if pricked tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of times, the person could be pricked to death. The 500 Sand Tribe Divine Kings, with only 400 actually attacking, had 100 standing by. They were both reserves and guards against interference from other races. Moreover, no more than 500 could attack the scorpion. If more than 500 attacked, the scorpion's strength would increase. So, the extra 100 was a redundancy. Even if a few enemies attacked the scorpion, increasing the number of attackers, it wouldn't make the scorpion stronger. The Sand Tribe had dealt with leader-level monsters before and was clearly experienced. They had considered all possible scenarios. Lin Moyu watched for a while and roughly estimated. With their scraping tactics, they could kill the scorpion in about half an hour. The scorpion's time limit was 1 hour, more than enough. But in this half hour, would other races really not interfere? If not, why would the Sand Tribe go to such lengths? Lin Moyu wasn't in a hurry to act. His goal wasn't to kill the scorpion but to get the key to the next layer. Even if the Sand Tribe killed the scorpion, he could just snatch the key. After all, he only needed one key. 10 minutes later, the Death Knights finally sent back information. 2 teams of other races had arrived. One team was from the Demon Tribe with about 100 members. The Demon Tribe active here was the Stone Demon faction from the Hell lineage. The Stone Demons were covered in massive stones. Unable to fly, they rolled through the desert, moving quickly. Covered in yellow sand, the Stone Demons looked like yellow balls. The other team, also about 100 strong, belonged to the Earth Monster tribe. The Earth Monsters resembled tree people, their bodies made of soil, kicking up yellow sand as they ran. The Sand Tribe's guards tried to stop the Stone Demons but failed. The Stone Demons ignored their attacks, rolling through the yellow sand like wheels, heading straight for the scorpion. The Earth Monsters weren't stopped by the Sand Tribe and didn't head for the scorpion but charged towards the Stone Demons. 1313 1313 Chapter 1313 Flame Lich instantly killing an 8th level Divine King. Soon, the Stone Demons and Earth Monsters clashed. The Earth Monsters activated their law domains, which were unified and could even combine with each other, becoming indistinguishable. In an instant, the yellow sand within a radius of several thousand kilometers turned into soft mud, like a swamp. The Stone Demons rolled into it and got stuck in the mire, unable to continue rolling forward and had to stand up. The Stone Demons roared angrily.
Earth monsters, you are courting death.
The Earth Monster Divine Kings remained silent, not responding. Lin Moyu recalled information about the Earth Monsters from his memory. The Earth Monsters, like the Sand Tribe, were not considered a strong race. They didn't have many members, but they did have some powerful individuals within their tribe. Their individual strength was not weaker than any other race of the same level. They were not fond of talking and had a relatively straightforward personality. The Earth Monsters once had a good relationship with the human race for a period, but for some reason, they gradually became distant from the human race. However, at no time did the Earth Monsters have any enmity with the human race, and overall, their relationship was still acceptable. No matter how much the Stone Demons shouted, the Earth Monsters did not respond. Moreover, they did not attack, merely trapping the Stone Demons, making it difficult for them to break free for a while. If this were in the starry sky or an area where they could fly, the Earth Monsters wouldn't be able to trap the Stone Demons. But in this special environment, the Stone Demons had no way to deal with the Earth Monsters. Lin Moyu guessed that the Sand Tribe must have promised something to the Earth Monsters to make them do this. Moreover, in the middle layer, the Earth Monsters and the Sand Tribe jointly occupied an area, so their relationship should be good. After watching for a while, Lin Moyu knew that the Stone Demons would have a hard time breaking through the Earth Monsters' obstruction. At this moment, a golden light shot over from a distance. The golden light was extremely fast, stirring up a large amount of yellow sand. Through his undead vision, Lin Moyu saw that the newcomer was a divine king from the Golden Eagle tribe. The Golden Eagle tribe seemed to have no use here, but in the next second, Lin Moyu understood why. This divine king from the Golden Eagle tribe, besides the unique speed laws of the Golden Eagle tribe, also emitted earth laws. This was a dual-law divine king. Dual-law divine kings were not uncommon. There were also some divine kings in the human race who mastered multiple laws simultaneously. Even Lin Moyu, besides his own undead law, also mastered the slaughter law and even the thunder law. However, he followed Zhu Tian's advice and temporarily gave up on these 2 laws. This divine king from the Golden Eagle tribe, with astonishing speed, broke through the Sand Tribe's defensive circle. His speed was so fast that the Sand Tribe divine kings didn't even have time to react. Lin Moyu didn't let the Death Knights take action either. The Golden Eagle tribe divine king had reached the 8th level of the divine king realm, and the Death Knights couldn't stop him. The Golden Eagle tribe divine king instantly arrived near the scorpion, standing amidst the flying yellow sand. He shouted loudly,
"Give me 1 key later, and I promise not to take action."
The faces of the Sand Tribe Divine Kings were not pleasant, showing some anger, but they didn't speak. They had a leader, and it wasn't their place to speak. The commanding Sand Tribe Divine King looked at the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King for a few seconds and then said in a deep voice,
"Okay, but I also have one condition."
The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King replied in a deep voice.
"Speak."
The Sand Tribe leader said,
"If another 8th level Divine King arrives, you must be responsible for stopping them."
The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King thought for a few seconds and then agreed.
"I will do my best." "Good."
This was a deal. If he took action, the Sand Tribe people basically couldn't stop him. Once an 8th level Divine King took action, according to the rules of the Yellow Earth Desert, the Scorpion, being a 7th level Divine King, would drop significantly fewer keys and materials. If a 9th level Divine King took action, the Scorpion wouldn't drop anything. Lin Moyu watched for a few more minutes, knowing there wouldn't be any more surprises. He revealed himself and rushed towards the battlefield. His appearance attracted the attention of many Sand Tribe members. Lin Moryu's True God Realm aura was very obvious. A True God Realm cultivator coming here? He would probably be eaten by sandworms as soon as he entered the desert. How could he have walked here safely? Lin Moryu's appearance was somewhat strange. Moreover, humans rarely appeared here. Over the years, they had never seen a human. At this moment, a Sand Tribe leader suddenly looked at Lin Moyu, his eyes showing some ferocity.
"Human, you killed my Sand Tribe people."
The Sand Tribe member who had escaped from the Legion commander's blade had brought back information about himself. But he didn't tell the other Sand Tribe members, only their leader. Lin Moyu smiled slightly.
"They tried to ambush me. I was just defending myself."
He said this as if it were a matter of course, even somewhat righteously. The Sand Tribe leader snorted coldly.
"They didn't take action."
Lin Moyu said indifferently,
"Spying is equivalent to taking action. I believe in striking first. Is there a problem?"
The Sand Tribe leader said in a deep voice.
"Regardless of right or wrong, what do you want by coming here now?"
Lin Moyu said.
"I want a key."
The Sand Tribe members were all amused, their laughter like sand rubbing against each other.
"You must be dreaming."
Lin Moyu smiled slightly.
"Just tell me if you'll give it or not."
At this moment, the Sand Tribe members couldn't spare any effort. The Sand Tribe leader had learned some information about Lin Moyu from the subordinate who had escaped. Lin Moyu seemed to have several very powerful puppets that could easily kill the Yellow Sand Giants. Although they had 100 Sand Tribe members as reserves, if they fought with Lin Moyu, there would likely be casualties. The Sand Tribe leader's eyes turned, and he said to the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King,
"According to our agreement, please kill him."
The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King laughed.
"Our Golden Eagle Tribe and the human race are mortal enemies. Even without the agreement, I wouldn't let him go. But I'm curious, how did a mere True God Realm cultivator get here? As far as I know, the human race has abandoned this area. For 1,000 years, no human has set foot here."
Lin Moyu looked at the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King and sighed.
"You talk too much."
As he spoke, a flame appeared beside him, instantly transforming into a fireman. Stellar level spell. Summon Elemental Lich. The Flame Galaxy Lich looked at the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King, its eyes emitting a scorching red light. The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King instantly felt his body heat up, as if being burned by flames. It wasn't just pure high temperature. It carried the power of fire laws. At this moment, the Flame Galaxy Lich instantly disappeared. The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King's soul trembled violently, sensing danger, and he immediately tried to escape. At this moment, a Law Galaxy appeared above him. The Law Galaxy burned with raging flames, and the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King let out a strange cry.
"Law Galaxy!"
His voice was filled with disbelief and terror. Summoning a Law Galaxy for an attack, what kind of method was this? How could there be such a terrifying method? Even a divine sovereign couldn't do this. The Flame Law Galaxy was incredibly huge, and as soon as it appeared, it engulfed him. The Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King struggled frantically within the Law Galaxy. The speed laws that the Golden Eagle Tribe prided themselves on were useless at this moment. He activated his Soul Law domain, using his soul to control his magical treasures to attack the Law Galaxy, exploding all his golden feathers in a desperate attempt. But all his attacks were in vain. The flames devoured all his attacks, as well as his body and soul. A moment ago, the Golden Eagle Tribe Divine King was still imposing, but now he was reduced to ashes, his body and soul destroyed. 1314 1314. Chapter 1314. How can there be such a terrifying guy? The Flame Law Galaxy disappeared, and the Flame Galaxy Lich returned to Lin Moryu's side, standing quietly. But this scene terrified all the Sand Tribe members. The Golden Eagle Tribe's Divine King died just like that. Isn't the Golden Eagle Tribe known for having one of the best life-saving abilities in the larger world? How could he die so easily? What kind of spell did this human use to completely counter the Golden Eagle Tribe's life-saving abilities? It felt like even in the larger world, without various restrictions, the Golden Eagle Tribe wouldn't stand a chance. The Sand Tribe leader's heart pounded wildly. Fortunately, he hadn't let his tribe members take action earlier. Otherwise, they might all be dead by now, including himself. This human, although appearing to be at the true god realm, was definitely not just a true god. He must have used some method to disguise his true realm. If a human true god could be this strong, other races wouldn't stand a chance. Lin Moryu's gentle voice came again.
Can you get me a key now?
The Sand Tribe leader hesitated for half a second before saying in a low voice,
Yes.
Could he dare say no? If he said no, wouldn't everyone here die, including himself? Lin Moryu chuckled.
A wise man knows when to yield. Your decision saved them.
These words, like a devil's whisper, sent chills down everyone's spine. No one doubted Lin Moryu's words. They all knew he indeed had the ability to do so. Exchanging a key for the lives of all the tribe members here was a very worthwhile deal. As for those who had been killed by Lin Moryu earlier, they could only be considered to have died in vain. At least no one here dared to seek revenge against Lin Moryu. The subsequent battle went very smoothly. As a leader-level monster, the scorpion finally died after nearly 40 minutes of being scraped to death. It had endured countless attacks, with no part of its body left intact. It was like a world-class boss in a small world. Besieged by countless professionals, the situation was exactly the same. The scorpion exploded into a cloud of yellow sand upon its death. A pile of faintly glowing items fell from the yellow sand. Lin Moryu counted them. There were about 5 or 6 materials and 12 keys. The Sand Tribe leader collected all the items and then threw one of the keys to Lin Moryu. Lin Moryu caught the key, and with a slight movement of his soul power, he activated it. The key turned into a stream of light and disappeared into his body. Lin Moryu felt a mysterious aura within him, resonating with the yellow earth desert. It seemed that some rules had changed, but only for him. He understood that he now had the qualification to enter the next layer. Not in a hurry to enter, Lin Moryu nodded slightly to the Sand Tribe leader.
Thank you.
In fact, for the Sand Tribe, they didn't lose anything. Even if they didn't give the key to Lin Moryu, they would have to give it to the Golden Eagle Tribe's Divine King. Moreover, Lin Moryu kept his promise and didn't make any additional demands. Seeing Lin Moryu preparing to leave, the always anxious Sand Tribe members finally breathed a sigh of relief. Just as Lin Moryu was about to take a step, he suddenly stopped and turned around, making them nervous again. They feared that Lin Moryu might go back on his word, and they didn't know how many of them could escape if he did. Lin Moryu's voice was calm.
I have a question. What conditions need to be met for a leader-level monster to appear?
Lin Moryu had long ruled out the possibility of waiting for time. He knew that the appearance of a leader-level monster must be triggered by some condition. If given time, he could find the corresponding trigger condition. But he was too lazy to search and found it more convenient to ask directly. Hearing Lin Moryu's question, the Sand Tribe leader breathed a sigh of relief again.
In the outer layer, as long as you kill enough monsters, a leader-level monster will appear.
He then added,
Sandworms don't count.
Lin Moryu understood his meaning. It meant killing monsters in the outer layer area until a certain number was reached, and a leader-level monster would naturally appear. Sandworms belonged to the edge area and didn't count. No wonder he hadn't encountered any monsters after entering the outer layer. Traveling hundreds of thousands of kilometers without encountering a single monster was indeed strange. It seemed that the monsters here had been cleared out. Having received the answer, Lin Moryu asked again.
Is it the same method for leader-level monsters in the middle layer?
The Sand Tribe leader shook his head.
Each layer has different conditions. The middle layer in our area must be different, but I don't know the exact conditions.
Whether he was lying or not, Lin Moryu didn't want to pursue it. If he dared to lie, Lin Moryu would come back from the middle layer and slaughter the Sand Tribe here. Although he wasn't bloodthirsty, he wasn't a saint either. Since his career change, he had fought his way up. Lin Moryu continued to ask.
One last question. How do you determine where a leader-level monster will appear?
The outer layer had 4 areas. If the condition was met, the monster could appear in any of the 4 areas. The Sand Tribe leader said,
A leader-level monster can appear in any position in the outer layer. The specific location is only known at the moment the condition is met, and only the person who kills the last monster will know. Fortunately, this time it was our Sand Tribe who killed the last monster.
Lin Moryu nodded.
Thank you for answering. I have no more questions.
With that, he finally lifted his leg and left, disappearing into the yellow sand in the blink of an eye. The wind blew, carrying the yellow sand. All the Sand Tribe members present felt a layer of fine sand-like substance on their backs. Although Lin Moryu didn't show any expression or emit any overwhelming pressure, the pressure he exerted on them was immense. Mainly because Lin Moryu's method of killing the Golden Eagle Tribe's Divine King was too shocking, instantly killing an 8th-level Divine King.
How can there be such a terrifying guy in the human race? The human race is indeed one of the strong races in the larger world, too terrifying. Just now, he used the flame law, right? How could he summon a log galaxy? Even a divine sovereign can't do that. Fortunately, we didn't provoke him. Otherwise, we would be the ones dead.
Each Sand Tribe member felt fortunate, as if they had narrowly escaped death. In the larger world, there is no such thing as benevolence and righteousness. Sometimes people don't even need a reason to fight. They just start fighting upon meeting. If Lin Moryu had attacked them, out of the 500 people here, probably very few would have survived. Everyone believed that Lin Moryu had hidden his true cultivation level. They thought Lin Moryu was at least a 9th-level Divine King, or even a minor Divine Sovereign. The Earth monsters received the news that the leader-level monster had been eliminated. Their mission was complete, and according to the agreement, they could go to the Sand Tribe to claim their share. They began to withdraw their law domains, preparing to leave. The stone demons also had no intention of continuing the fight. With the leader-level monster dead, going over there would only lead to a battle between the 2 tribes with no benefit. However, they still had to leave some harsh words.
Earth monsters, prepare for our tribe's revenge.
The Earth monsters remained silent. In fact, they hadn't spoken since they appeared. Just as they were about to leave, they suddenly saw a figure approaching from a distance. 1315, 1315. Chapter 1315. Isn't this saying we're very lucky? Amidst the swirling yellow sand, a figure strode over the dunes from a distant hill. Lin Moryu seemed to move slowly but actually crossed tens of thousands of kilometers in just a few seconds. When he came into clear view, he was already nearby. Lin Moryu stood at the edge of the Earth Monster Tribe's law domain, his gaze cold as he looked at the stone demons. Since he had encountered the stone demons, who were of a race with a deep blood feud against his own, Lin Moryu had no reason to let them go. Seeing Lin Moryu approach, the Earth monsters all revealed looks of astonishment. Their eyes were small, but they could clearly sense the emotion of surprise. They didn't quite understand why a true God realm human had come here to do. On the other side, the stone demons trapped in the mud swamp were even more perplexed. A mere true God realm human had managed to reach this place? Although the stone demons and earth monsters belonged to different races, they shared one common trait. They were both slow to react, preferring to handle matters in a simple way when faced with situations.
573.
Just like now, the first reaction of the earth monsters was to retract their law domain. Regardless of Lin Moryu's strength, they first jumped out of the conflict between the human and demon races. Lin Moryu casually glanced at the earth monsters with a hint of disdain. The earth monster tribe had once had a good relationship with the human race. But later, when the human race faced difficulties, the earth monster tribe acted the same way, staying out of the conflict and not helping the human race. It's true that they were not a powerful race. Against the allied forces of over 200 races, their involvement would have been inconsequential. What the human race needed more at that time was an attitude. The Earth Monster tribe's attitude displeased the human race's higher-ups. Later, when Xiao Zhantian emerged, driving back the allied forces of various races and killing his way into their ancestral lands to regain living space for the human race, the Earth Monster tribe did offer some help to the rising human race. But their earlier lack of timely assistance, followed by belated additional help, was unneeded. From that time on, the relationship between the human race and the Earth Monster tribe became indifferent, neither good nor bad. Now, the Earth Monster tribe still acted the same way, immediately withdrawing from the conflict. They could be considered a bystander, but their actions were no different from being one, making them disliked. Perhaps a race like the Earth Monster tribe would only make a choice when their own interests were threatened, like here, where they allied with the Sand tribe against the Demon tribe. Otherwise, they might have been driven away by the Demon tribe long ago, unable to occupy any territory. The Stone Demon's choice was equally simple. They chose to kill Lin Moyu. The two races had an ancient blood feud. With the Stone Demon's simple minds, there was no need for further words or to seek reasons. After all, the human race had not set foot here for 1,000 years. Someone's sudden appearance must mean something was up. If it were someone smarter, they would definitely ask for the reason. The mud swamp disappeared, turning back into the yellow sand desert. The stone demons regained their freedom of movement, grinning fiercely as they prepared to attack. Suddenly, a bright red fireball appeared in the sky. The fireball radiated terrifying heat, even hotter than the 9 fireballs, causing the temperature to rise sharply. In almost a single breath, the temperature reached a level unbearable even for divine sovereigns.
How can there be a 10th fireball? Where did this fireball come from? It's so hot. This fireball looks a bit strange. It's so close to us.
The stone demons' minds weren't very sharp. Seeing the fireball, they didn't react immediately and never considered that it might be Lin Moryu's attack method. The fireball exploded in their eyes, transforming into a brilliant and beautiful river of flames. The river of flames spewed forth the power of the fire laws.
It's a river of laws. Strange, how can a river of laws appear here? It's not impossible. I've heard that rivers of laws sometimes manifest in the world. When they manifest, treasures from within the river of laws may fall out. Really? Then isn't this saying we're very lucky?
Amidst the stone demons' discussions, the river of flames descended, enveloping them within. The raging flames and fire laws continuously spewed forth, almost instantly devouring them. A few seconds later, the river of fire laws disappeared, transforming into a flame man that appeared beside Lin Moryu. The flame man held a large pile of storage items, which were all spoils of war.
This is really arson and murder.
Lin Moryu murmured softly, looking towards the earth monsters. The earth monsters silently watched Lin Moryu, their eyes filled with wariness and fear. They could trap the stone demons only because they had the advantage of laws, not because their combat power was stronger than the stone demons. Lin Moryu could easily kill over 100 stone demons, so killing them would not be difficult. Lin Moryu looked at them for a few moments, then said in a low voice,
"Which direction is the demon tribe's base?"
Most of the earth monsters remained motionless, but one of them raised its hand and pointed in a direction. Lin Moyu turned and left without saying anything more. Lin Moyu was actually quite displeased with races like the earth monster tribe. If given a reason, he really would have killed them on the spot. By asking this question now, he was giving himself a reason not to kill them. Although he needed to go to the deepest part to rescue someone, Su Qingyang had already been trapped for over 1,000 years, so a little more time didn't matter. Lin Moyu would first clear out all the demons in the Yellow Earth Desert. As long as he didn't encounter existences like minor divine sovereigns, Lin Moyu would be an invincible being in the Yellow Earth Desert. The Death Knights rushed ahead of Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu released all 1 million Death Knights, with the goal of not letting a single demon escape. 10 Legion commanders raced through the yellow sand, their 10-meter-tall giant bodies kicking up large swaths of yellow sand with each step. A huge battle blade dragged behind them, carving long trenches into the sandy soil. Originally, he could have killed them freely, one by one as he encountered them. But to avoid missing any demons, he first needed to survey the situation in Area 2. Area 2 was vast, with many monsters along the way. Due to the Death Knight's special nature, the monsters they encountered would not actively attack them, making Lin Moryu's reconnaissance much easier. The 4 fireballs in the outer layer covered areas of roughly the same size. Their shapes were irregular, approximately narrower on the inside and wider on the outside, like balloons. The distance between the farthest ends was about 3 billion kilometers. Numerous monsters would continuously appear within the area. Some were buried deep underground, while others roamed on the surface of the yellow sand. Although Area 2 was under the control of the Demon Tribe, due to their limited numbers, the Demon Tribe only truly controlled about a third of the area. The remaining half of the range was the living area of the monsters. Even if another race came, there would be no problem. 1316 1316. Chapter 1316. Starlight Lich, Terrifying Control. In Lin Moryu's vision, 10 Death Knight legions were already fully prepared, surrounding the demon stronghold from all directions. The Death Knight legions moved silently, without causing any disturbance. The demons might have thought that no one would dare to launch a sneak attack on them, so they had no external defenses. Indeed, even the Sand Tribe and Earth monsters wouldn't dare to launch a sneak attack on the demons here. Even if their combined strength surpassed the demons' strength here, so what? The demons were a powerful race. If they went all out, they could wipe out both tribes in the larger world. In the middle layer, it was even more so. The 2 tribes combined could only occupy one area, while the demons could still occupy an area on their own. This was the dominance of a powerful race, and there was nothing that could be done about it. But today, in a moment, all these demons would die and none would escape.
I wonder how many of them are avatars and how many are the main bodies.
Lin Moyu whispered to himself as he made the final arrangements. One by one, the skeleton generals charged out. 1 million skeleton generals, combined with the Death Knight legions, formed an even denser encirclement. In the larger world, such an encirclement would have gaps. The larger world is 3-dimensional, and one can break out from all directions. To surround such a large area, the number of troops would need to be several times more. Moreover, the combat power wouldn't be enough. Even with the command spell, the individual combat power of the Death Knight legions was only at the 1st level of the Divine King realm. The skeleton generals were only at the 3rd level of the Divine King realm. Facing demons at the 4th to 6th levels of the Divine King realm, they were completely outmatched. Not to mention that there might be 7th-level Divine King powerhouses in the demon stronghold, making it even more impossible. So, neither the Death Knight legions nor the skeleton generals were the main forces to kill these demons. They were more for blocking. When the encirclement was fully formed, Lin Moyu had already arrived just 1,000 kilometers from the demon stronghold. Even if he suppressed his aura, if he got any closer, he would be discovered. Of course, if he really wanted to get closer, he still had ways. But it wasn't necessary. This distance was enough. A starlight-dotted elemental lich appeared beside Lin Moyu. The elemental lich's body shimmered with light, and within its semi-transparent body, countless points of starlight intertwined. The Starlight Galaxy Lich at the 9th level of the Divine King realm. But its true strength didn't lie in its combat power, but in its spell. Illusion. The maximum range of the illusion is 1,000,000 kilometers. The illusion can confuse and trap enemies, capable of trapping even peak divine kings. With the starlight present and the encirclement in place, Lin Moyu was confident that these stone demons would have nowhere to escape.
Go.
With a light chant, the Starlight Galaxy Lich's figure disappeared, and the sky suddenly darkened. 1,000 kilometers away in the demon stronghold, all the demons looked up. They found that the fireballs in the sky had disappeared. The sky, which had never changed, suddenly revealed a starry sky. The starlight was bright, layer upon layer, cascading down, incredibly beautiful. At this moment, the demons felt as if they were in the larger world.
What happened? How can there be a starry sky here? Is the Yellow Earth Desert going to disappear? Isn't this place already solidified? Have the chaotic rules changed again?
The demons exclaimed, and some demons who were comprehending laws were also awakened. The stone demons weren't very bright and couldn't figure out what was happening. Then, in the starry sky, a brilliant galaxy appeared.
A log galaxy. It's the manifestation of a log galaxy, and treasures are going to fall. No wonder there's a starry sky. It's because the Starlight Log Galaxy is manifesting. We're really lucky to encounter such a rare opportunity. I wonder what treasures we can get. It's said that the Log Galaxy contains endless treasures. Getting one or two would make us rich.
No one noticed that this law galaxy was hazy and didn't have the power of a true law galaxy. It only had the appearance of a law galaxy, without its essence. Although it was just a projection, it was enough to deceive these not-so-bright stone demons. While the demons were immersed in joy, the projection of the law galaxy suddenly reversed, and the laws within the galaxy poured down, covering an area of 10,000 kilometers. This 10,000 kilometers was a spherical area with a diameter of 10,000 kilometers. Up, down, left, right, even underground were all covered by the starry sky spell. The yellow sand couldn't block the illusory spell, so even if the demons wanted to escape underground, it was impossible. The number of treasures was astonishing, and their quality was incredibly high. The demons went crazy, constantly trying to grab the falling treasures. They forgot that they couldn't fly and kept jumping high, even fighting among themselves.
That's mine. Let go. If you dare to steal my stuff, I'll kill you. Are you tired of living? How dare you steal my stuff? You're looking for death.
The demons quickly went from arguing to fighting. They started fighting each other, killing each other. The laws clashed and exploded, and the demon stronghold was instantly in chaos. Soon, some demons were seriously injured, hurt by their own kind. Lin Moyu watched this scene, not expecting the starry sky effect to be so good. At this rate, it wouldn't take long for a large number of demons to die from infighting. But Lin Moyu didn't want this because these were his military merits. As the starry sky unfolded, the encircling army quickly closed in, and the Legion commanders launched the first attack. Vast blade energy swept out, instantly killing many demons. The long-range attacks of the skeleton generals also completely engulfed the entire demon stronghold. Although their attacks were weaker, with enough numbers they could still cause some damage. While their attacks might not be very effective normally, they could finish off the half-dead demons. The attacks of the Legion commanders and skeleton generals were covered by the starry sky of the Starlight Galaxy Lich. Some demons, even though they were clearly killed and their bodies shattered, still appeared to be alive and well in the eyes of their companions, fighting for treasures. Seeing this, Lin Moyu couldn't help but marvel at the power of the starry sky. No wonder it was said to be able to trap even peak divine kings. From the beginning until now, in just over 10 minutes, nearly a third of the 1,000 demons had already died. But these demons hadn't realized anything. Even when they were all dead, they probably wouldn't realize it. In fact, Lin Moyu could have killed them all quickly, just by having the Starlight Galaxy Lich and the Flame Galaxy Lich work together. But that would leave no demon corpses behind. That wasn't the result Lin Moyu wanted. He still needed these corpses, and using them for corpse explosions would be nice. Among them were 4 7th-level Divine King demons. Using their corpses, he could likely kill 8th-level Divine King demons. Under the control of the Starry Sky, all the outer layer demons were dead within half an hour, leaving none alive. The yellow sand was covered with corpses. Demon blood dyed the yellow sand a strange color. In the strong wind, the yellow sand kept blowing, and soon, all traces would be covered. The skeletons collected a large number of corpses and all the storage treasures, not missing a single one. Lin Moyu was currently very poor and needed to replenish his resources. He looked up at the fireball marked as number 6 and stepped in its direction. 1317, 1317. Chapter 1317. Is it like a safe zone in a dungeon? The numbering of the fireballs has gradually formed over the years. Initially, there was no specific designation. Currently, the areas covered by fireballs numbered 1 to 4 are considered the outer layer. This is the safest area in the Yellow Earth Desert, apart from the edge zones. The areas covered by fireballs 5, 6, and 7 are the middle layer, where the danger significantly increases. The Sand Tribe leader has never ventured into the deep layer, so he is not familiar with it. However, Lin Moyu can guess that the deep layer must be even more dangerous. Beside Lin Moyu, a stone demon followed closely. Even when curled up, it was over 3 meters tall. It rolled on Lin Moryu's right side, blocking the heat from that direction. On the left side was a Legion commander 10 meters tall, also blocking some of the heat. Lin Moyu walked comfortably in their shadows. Although he wasn't afraid of the heat, he didn't like such high temperatures. This demon, at the 7th level of the Divine King realm, was resurrected by Lin Moyu using Resurrection of the Dead. From its mouth, he learned some information about the middle layer. Although it didn't know much, it could supplement the information from the Sand Tribe. Unfortunately, it also knew nothing about the deep layer. From what it said, the monsters in the middle layer are extremely powerful, completely different from those in the outer layer. In the outer layer, demons of the same realm can easily kill monsters of the same realm. With the use of magical treasures, they can even handle 2 or 3 monsters of the same realm simultaneously. However, in the middle layer, this situation changes. The monster's strength increases significantly, making it difficult for demons of the same realm to fight them one-on-one. In a one-on-2 situation, they would have to flee, and they might not even escape. Even with magical treasures, it's hard to gain an advantage. Therefore, in the middle layer, demons often travel in groups. Only a few powerful individuals act alone. This information is crucial, as the Sand Tribe didn't mention it, possibly because they didn't know. Moreover, even with a key, entering the middle layer from the outer layer means facing attacks at the fireball boundary. The key grants qualification, not free passage. Half a day later, Lin Moyu began to sense the aura of the middle layer. The powers of fireballs 2 and 6 intertwined and entangled. Lin Moyu knew he had entered the transition zone between the outer and middle layers. The transition zone is safe, serving as a final resting place for cultivators. A patch of green appeared ahead, revealing an oasis. The space became moist, with water elements dancing in the air. The water elements contained laws, not strong but enough to resist the fireball's heat and prevent evaporation. Lin Moyu had seen oases from the outside and knew they existed in the Yellow Earth Desert, though they were few. Only by being in one did he realize that these oases only appear at the junctions of different areas. They serve as resting and recovery spots for those about to enter the next area. Understanding this, Lin Moryu's eyes revealed a strange look.
Isn't this like a safe zone in a dungeon?
He remembered that in dungeons, there was usually a safe zone before entering the next scene or fighting a boss. Only after passing the safe zone did the real battle begin. Professionals could recover their strength, rest, and prepare in the safe zone. Now, this oasis seemed to serve a similar function. Lin Moyu approached the oasis. The water was clear, exuding a strong law force. Fish swam in the water, But they weren't real fish. They were formed by water laws. Lin Moyu reached out, and a stream of clear water flew into his mouth. The water was sweet and refreshing, filled with water elements, driving away fatigue. After drinking the oasis water, it felt as if the surrounding temperature had dropped significantly. It wasn't an illusion. The omnipresent water laws helped block the heat from the fireballs. Drinking the oasis water not only restored physical strength but also had some healing effects. At the edge of the oasis was a large stone, like a small mountain. Pattern was carved on the stone. According to the Sand Tribe and demons, this stone was the exit. To leave the Yellow Earth Desert, one only needed to activate the stone with soul power to be teleported out. Every oasis had such a stone. This meant that to leave the Yellow Earth Desert, one had to at least cross the outer layer. Moreover, if someone entered the middle layer and found it dangerous, they could retreat to the oasis, rest, or leave. This made the Yellow Earth Desert relatively safe, much safer than the mysterious manor. Crossing the oasis, Lin Moyu continued towards the middle layer. Along the way, the aura of the outer layer gradually weakened, while the aura of the middle layer rapidly increased. The temperature rose again, reaching a level that could kill an ordinary true god. Lin Moyu was unfazed. Pure high temperatures had no effect on him. Soon, the aura of the outer layer completely disappeared. Looking back, Fireball 2 was faint in the sky, while Fireball 6 burned fiercely overhead. He had reached the final boundary between the outer and middle layers. A few more steps, and he would truly enter the middle layer. Lin Moyu paused for less than a second before stepping into the middle layer. It felt like passing through an invisible membrane, resonating with the key's aura, allowing him to pass through. Without the key, this membrane was impassable even for a minor divine sovereign. Boom! Without warning, a fireball fell from the sky, exploding overhead and creating a rain of fire, turning a 10,000-meter area into a sea of fire. Lin Moyu reacted quickly, stepping out and instantly crossing 10,000 meters. A surge of yellow sand shot up, quickly forming a wall to block Lin Moryu's path. Lin Moyu didn't slow down, charging forward like a cannonball, breaking through the sand wall. The sand wall shattered, breaking not just the sand but also the laws. A fierce wind howled, and a tornado formed out of nowhere, lifting the yellow sand and quickly enveloping the surroundings. Lin Moryu's vision was instantly obscured by the yellow sand. Then, the sky brightened, and a fireball fell into the tornado, turning it into a fire tornado. Before Lin Moyu could react, vines sprouted from the ground, entangling his feet.
Plants!
Lin Moyu was slightly startled, not expecting plants in the desert. The fire tornado attacked simultaneously, giving him no time to react. The scorching flames and rapidly flying yellow sand hit him. The flames burned his body, and the yellow sand struck like bullets. With plants entangling his feet, Lin Moyu had no way to dodge. No matter how fast he was, it was useless at this moment. Lin Moyu remained calm, enduring the yellow sand and flames. He lightly tapped his finger. A red light flashed, followed by a hoarse scream. The vines entangling his feet recoiled as if electrocuted. 1318 1318